What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to yet another episode of The Culture. I am bringing you episode 7. And without further ado, I would love to introduce you to the guests on this episode of The Culture. I have none other than Ariel with me. I have none other than the Holstar with me. And we are ready to shut this show down. The Culture is aiming to highlight, showcase, and raise awareness for creatives, artists, and people that are at the forefront of the Zambian music and creative industry. These two artists need no introduction, but for anyone who doesn't know, Ariel is predominantly a creative and R&B singer within the Zambian scene. He has been doing this for over 10 years, and I believe he is one of the most promising and emerging talents to come out of the Zambian R&B sector. And on my left, needs no introduction, but for anyone who might not know, the Holstar, Big Holstar is what I prefer to call him, is a creative, he is a manager, he is a hip-hop artist, and he is a stakeholder in the Z hip-hop scene. Welcome to the show, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you for
what an
having
introduction.
us,
I was like,
serious intro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, it's a pleasure to have you guys here. And
Thanks,
I feel like it's the first time I'm having two artists side by side on this show. So that shows you how special it is.
Dope.
And first and foremost, guys, I would love for you guys to tell the people who you are individually, in case I missed out anything. Ariel, let the people know who you are and what you do.
Great. So, Ariel, I'm a soul singer. I like to describe myself as a soul singer, and my lyrics echo my heart. So, yeah, just that.
He practiced that, right?
No.
I don't know.
My lyrics echo my heart.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And yourself, Holstar.
Yeah, I'm Holstar, hip hop artist, promoter, manager. I dibble-dabble in different things. I like to call myself a jack of all trades.
Excellent.
But hip hop is my soul.
Hip hop is your soul.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, I've heard the word soul 2 times. So
There we go.
we're gonna keep the vibe soulful.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep the vibe soulful today.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Now, first and foremost,
Yeah.
before we dive into both of your profiles and how you got into the whole music and creative space, how do you two know each other?
Wow. I think I met Ariel way back, and I saw him performing on stage. It's the first time I actually met him.
Wow, live.
Yeah, performing live. I think it was at Barclays Sports Complex. There was a show, and also I think you were in college with Young Verbal.
With Young Verbal,
at the time. So yeah, that's when I met him a couple of years ago, man. I think that was 2010, 2011, AIBT days.
Yes, AIBT.
Yeah, man. So that's when I met him.
Yeah.
And you know, he's been doing his thing. I've been doing my thing. We've just been watching each other.
Yeah.
And you know, of late we're now getting to work with each other. So that's been a great journey.
Yeah.
So he's been keeping an eye on you, or you've
Yeah.
been keeping an eye on
Yeah,
him?
I have
or you've been
so-
keeping an eye on
each other. Yeah.
You see
yeah.
now.
What about, what's your recollection of the Holstar?
The Holstar, man, a giant. I have a lot of respect for the Holstar because the time he was managing Zone Fam, they did some things that were not done at any time in the industry.
100%.
And my mind was always on the international grind, so we'd always meet at crossroads of things. It's either international TV stations or things like that would always meet. So yeah.
Yeah. I think it was a situation like, bro, how did you do that?
Exactly.
You know, and then you'll be like, bro, how did you do that?
True,
you know?
true. And it
That
was like
kind
that.
of thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny you guys mentioned that. You know, in this industry, to some extent, it's a competitive sport, right?
Yeah.
It's very hard to give props or recognition like, dude, that was hard. Dude, I think you do this really cool.
True.
But I think we must surely be at a certain crossroads where we realize that to achieve the bigger goals, the bigger dreams, the bigger objectives, there needs to be some sort of synergy. There
That's
needs
right.
to be
Can't do it
some
alone.
sort of
That's right.
connection
That's right.
and some sort of collective effort towards doing things. You see, in this context, you have a vocalist and an MC.
Yeah.
You know, that's always been a perfect combination. You know, whether you're talking about Mariah Carey and Busta Rhymes,
Yeah.
or whether you're talking about Mace, who used to do a bit of singing and a bit of
Yeah.
rap, and him gelling with all these other powerful vocalists to
Yeah.
make amazing hits. There's always that sweet chorus,
Yeah.
and then there's always those hardcore verses.
Yeah.
So is that sort of the gelling element that has brought you two into the same space?
No doubt. No doubt.
Definitely.
Like it just had to be a situation where hip hop meets R&B in a
Yeah.
proper way.
It's always
Yeah.
classic. It's always
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm the rapper.
Yeah.
Stick to my rapping.
Yeah.
He's the R&B dude.
Yes.
He does what he does
sir.
best as
But
well.
with that being said, Holstar, I've been keeping my eyes on you.
Oh.
Once in a while,
Holstar been
I mean,
singing.
Holstar
been singing.
I mean, the love for R&B will
Yeah.
always be there, and I'll dibble dabble in singing
Yeah.
here and there.
Yeah.
But you know, I just felt like me and Ariel had to put this body of work together, where you know we are both displaying our best to the world. Yeah.
Your specialities.
Yeah.
So, the name of this joint EP,
Yeah.
Throwbacks and Heartbreaks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro.
Throwbacks and Heartbreaks.
Yeah.
What are we saying with this title?
Okay, let me let host speak on it.
What are we saying with this title, Throwbacks and Heartbreaks? So for one, we're taking it back to, you know, the 90s.
Yeah.
You know how R&B and hip hop kind of emerged, and you were having, you know, like hardcore rappers like Wu-Tang, you know, dudes like that doing verses on like R&B joints, and
Yes.
you're having R&B dudes linking up with the hip hop guys.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's what we're talking about when we're saying throwbacks.
Excellent.
And then Heartbreaks is because all of the songs on this project are about love.
Yeah.
They're about heartbreaks. They're about
Emotion.
a love that could have been, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
You know. So that's what we're talking about on
So,
this project. Yeah.
so obviously, you're going to be getting calls from guys at weddings saying, like,
Right.
guys,
Yes, sir.
guys,
Can you do this one?
can
Exactly.
you do this?
That'll
Can
be
you do
dope.
that?
Yeah.
No, I need to commend you guys, because I think it's always interesting to see combinations and how artistry is able to like blend and balance. How has the creative process been like for you guys? Was it organic? Did it take a lot of time to edit? And what
I
what
think
is
take
it?
that
it was organic. It was organic. Like Holstar would usually send an idea, and he would give me creative freedom with an instrumentalist. You know, to come through to the studio, we'll work on it, send it back, and would always be exchanging ideas. So it's been smooth.
Has it taken a long time to put
No,
this together?
not at all. Not at all.
Really?
Yeah,
It literally could have taken like a week or two.
that's
From,
true.
from inception,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah,
I mean, it's taken a long period of time, but like
Yeah.
the whole creative process
Yeah.
itself was very short. I think the bigger part is now the administrative side.
Yeah.
Putting
Putting
everything
all
together.
the
Yeah.
pieces
Yes.
together so that it's brought
So
out.
that we
Because-
have a good
Yeah.
final product.
Yeah.
And it's
Otherwise, the
cohesive.
creative part was
That's true.
easy peasy.
yeah. The record is almost done in a day.
That's
We
excellent.
do the
That's
instrumentation in a
excellent.
day. I list the vocals. He puts the rap.
Yeah.
It's a rap.
I think you guys are making it sound too easy.
No.
You know, as skilled and as
Yeah.
gifted as you guys are as
Yeah.
musicians,
Yeah.
Right.
there's a bit of finer details to it. Did you
Yeah.
make like 10 songs and say we're only gonna do 5?
No.
Every song that we started, worked on, finished
Is
is
on
going
the-
to be on the
yeah,
project.
Yeah.
Because it's a 4-song
4-song EP.
4-song
Exactly.
EP. So
So you just
we knew what we
you
wanted.
did the
from the
exact
beginning.
4, or
Yeah.
no short selection process of the
Nah.
final
No,
4?
no, no,
Nah.
no, no.
Wow, this is
Yeah.
amazing. This is amazing. Now, just to break off from the joint effort for a second, because obviously you two both have your individual careers
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I know that you've been promising to give us something soon.
Yeah.
You've been doing a lot of international collaborations,
Yes, sir.
both within Africa
Yeah.
and even in the States and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
You've always come across to me
Yeah.
as someone who really wants a presence on the international scene.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is that what comes to you first, or
Yeah.
you want to expand, or you believe Zambians need that international recognition.
I think we need more representation out there. In as much as we have top dogs, A-list artists in the country, I'll put them A-list in inverted commas. I think we need more people going out there and bringing bread to the country. It will make us all proud.
Definitely.
Yeah, so
Definitely.
I feel like I've been one of the chosen.
So you've been
to do
prioritizing
that.
it, or
Yes.
it's just been something you balance along the way?
Well, it's something I prioritize, to
You
be
do
honest.
prioritize
Yes,
it, right?
yes,
I can
yes.
notice that.
Yeah,
I can see
'cause
that.
that's how I see myself.
Yes,
so,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
So I
And
go
then I know that you've been doing a lot of features, a lot of
Yeah.
collaborations, but in terms of a project,
Yeah.
in your own capacity,
Yeah. So I was
SOHD.
yes. My debut album.
Let them know what it stands
Yeah, so that's Songs of Love, Hope and Deliverance.
for. Excellent.
And we dropped the project 2 years ago now, 2019, September 28th. And we were scheduled to go on tour, on an African tour, but COVID happened.
Damn.
And it's been heartbreaking for me
I can imagine.
with
I can
regards to
imagine.
that, because I set up a lot of things and couldn't travel.
But a dream delayed is not deferred.
Yeah, definitely.
So I would
Definitely.
encourage you to
Yeah.
still keep those aspirations
exactly,
alive.
exactly.
You might end up, because you're such a busy musician that
Yeah.
I know there's another album in the back.
It's already been
Really?
recorded.
Already done.
It's
so
crazy,
I would
man.
encourage you,
It's crazy.
when you do the rollout
Yeah.
for the next one,
Yeah,
don't forget about the other one.
yeah, sure. And that's
Don't
what's
forget
been
about
making
that
me
one.
delay this one, because it doesn't have a lot of visuals. I feel like it hasn't reached its full capacity,
Yeah.
its full potential, sorry, with regards to promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to rush out another project.
Yeah, so don't ignore that one.
Definitely.
And carry it along with you even
Yeah.
as you create more.
Yeah.
Then Holstar
Yeah.
recently delivered a scintillating album,
Yeah.
Kupeleka Nyali ya Moto.
Yeah.
And tell us about that one. I feel like you
Kupeleka
came
Nyali ya
different
Moto.
this time.
Yeah.
You showed us.
Yeah.
First of all, there's a lot of tracks.
Yeah.
I think
No,
there's-
actually, it's like 12. 12 songs.
Nowadays, people just do EPs.
Oh, yeah?
So 12 is like, okay, I'm
Okay.
pushing over the 10 track
Right,
mark.
right.
I'm giving you an album.
Ooh, yeah.
And I think you had vocalists on there, you had
Yeah.
different
I had
rappers
everyone,
on there.
I had everything
Even
on there.
across the borders.
Yes, yes.
So many different themes and concepts, storytelling, different instrumentation.
Absolutely.
Are you trying to reinvent yourself? Are you just showing what's already been in the vault? With Kupeleka, what was it exactly?
Right. So, Kupeleka Nyali ya Moto, the album itself, it's kind of symbolizing, as what the words mean in Chewa, is passing on the torch.
Yeah.
So for me, this album was about, first of all, showcasing the talent that we have in this country, both with production, rappers, vocalists, and everything. And that's why there's so many different people on it. And then also, it was an album where I wanted to reach out to different people in the continent, you know, friends that I had been eyeing to work with for a long time.
Excellent.
So I managed to get all those people on this project. And this is how, you know, this body of work just came about organically, just emailing and talking to different people. And I'm like, hey, do you want to be on this song?
Yeah.
Do you want to be on that? And that's how it all came together. And that's the final product. And as far as you're saying, am I trying to reinvent myself? Not really. I feel like everything that people hear on this album is something that's already been inside me for a long time. So I just felt like I need to showcase.
Y'all must have forgot.
You know?
Yeah.
Y'all must have forgot. I
Yes,
can rap.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And the reason why I was saying reinvent is often you find as musicians when we pass through certain eras or generations of music,
Yeah.
you find the OGs tapping into the guys who are new on the scene.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I noticed a lot of that in features like the one you did with Killa, the Muzos Aranis.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You were blending the sounds, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Dope vintage lyricism
Yeah.
meeting some of these newer
The new,
elements.
yeah.
But I guess when you say I'm not really reinventing, I think you're just showing us that there's versatility in the industry to be exploited anyway.
Absolutely.
And people just need to open their minds and their ears to the sort of collaborations and combinations that can happen.
I agree with you.
What let me challenge you, both of you, from SOHD and from Kupeleka, give me your top 3 tracks each. Because the viewers will have homework of going to listen to those 3 particular tracks each.
You know, to be honest, I won't call it top 3 songs because a lot of the songs there are like
you love
favorite songs, but songs that I would recommend people to hear.
Yeah.
Like from my project, I'll definitely tell people to listen to LSKOG.
That's Fig, Chisenga, Crisis, and Muzo Zarani.
Yeah, so I've got 2 versions of the song.
2 versions.
The one with Muzo Zarani, just me and Muzo Zarani is on the album.
Yeah.
And the one with
that's a favorite
myself and Crisis
is on the
or rather
special
Chisenga
edition kind of.
Yeah, it's just so as a single.
Excellent. That's one.
So LSKOG, Close to You, features Kaladosha.
Yes.
It features Jake, Thanel, and Young Willie.
Yeah, that was a vocalist mashup.
Yeah, and then I'll definitely tell people to also listen to You Will Be Loved. Joint features Tim and Dominant One.
Number 1, You Deserve.
You Deserve.
Yeah. Number 2, Christmas Is Here, which has been doing crazy rounds in the US.
Right?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Is that the joint that?
Bro.
Is that the joint that got like crazy streams?
Yeah, it got me to 25,000 plus
on its own
streams on its own as a single.
So let me tell you something. Did you expect that to happen?
I didn't.
You didn't.
I didn't.
I have a similar story as his. There's a song I recorded in 2013 with my wife.
Yes.
But then she wasn't my wife.
Yeah.
It's called Live Your Life. So I forgot about this song. You know, I never even paid it in mind. I never uploaded it online or anything. But then one day, because I had uploaded it as a video on my YouTube. And so one day I'm checking the views and there's just crazy views on the video. And then I go in the comments, I find German comments. You know, like this is a dope song. And they found it through some German motivational speaker by the name of, what's that dude's name? Thaddeus Koroma, something like that. You know, some black dude in Germany was using the song in his campaign, you know?
Wow.
And then people were like, yeah, this song is dope. Why don't you have it on Spotify or whatever? So I'm like, what?
Then
you know, so I quickly uploaded it and believe me, this is my best streaming song ever.
In our context, how passionate do you have to be to do this thing?
Ariel, go first.
Passion is everything, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, with regards to what we do, even before we think about the money, because how much we're putting in is not even how much we're getting out of it.
Yeah.
You know, so passion is everything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Without passion, you give up, bro.
Yeah.
You would have, I would have given up a long time ago
That's
if
right.
it wasn't for the
That's
passion,
right.
man. You know, the love for the music, and I feel even because of the passion, the art comes across genuine.
That's right.
You know, it comes across real to people. Because if you're just doing it because, or, you know, I need to make this paycheck, or I need to pay
I want
this
to look
bill,
like this, or
then
appear
even
to
the
be
music won't
is
be
affected.
Yeah, even
Exactly.
the music is affected. It won't be as dope.
Is there any last remarks you guys have for the people watching at home?
Just keep supporting Zambian music, as diverse as it may be. Yeah, we're here to rep you.
Same thing. Support Zambian music, support Zambian artists, painters, you know, creatives, all across the board.
Yeah.
And look out for heartbreaks and throwbacks.
Yeah.
Do we have a date?
Not yet.
Not
But
yet.
it's very soon.
Very,
I'm
very
trying to
soon.
squeeze you.
I'm sure by the time
Let me
by the
squeeze
time,
you a
by the
little
time
bit.
this video is out,
Yeah.
It's gonna be out.
it's gonna be very
Okay,
close.
that's perfect. Guys,
Yeah.
let's support the project. Let's buy it. Let's stream it. Let's request it on all the radio stations. And let's do our own part in promoting unity, prosperity, and just togetherness. This is The Culture. We have sat down with Ariel and the Holstar. Thank you for your time. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.